So I'm a very complicated. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I want. I'm so
None of us have the right to try and think that we can control the brain.
Oh my! Honestly,
we can't even use all of it.
My brain is like it out tricks me all the time.
Oh,
I'm like, you are such a moody little conniving, cunning little bitch. Like, honestly, but yeah, you're right. It's like your mind affects everything.
Absolutely.
Everything you do. And some amazing things that I have done, particularly with this place, I'm like, oh my God, you could look at it from a different way and be like, you've done everything you wanted, blah, blah, blah. It's so amazing, amazing. But then you look at it a different way and you're like, this isn't complete. That's not where it should be, blah, blah, blah. It's just how you look at stuff determines how you are in the world. And if you can control how you look at stuff, well, then you're so powerful. Like you can literally do anything you want with your life every single day. You can make it exactly how you want it. And I think, that's just the hardest thing is like I don't look for validation, or it's not so much validation, but like satisfaction or I don't know, I don't blame anything else anymore. I used to blame things like, oh, I don't have this in my life. That's what I need to be fulfilled, or that's what I need to feel like I'm getting somewhere or whatever. Or, if only I could, be living a life that I'm proud of, or like, and I don't know what you feel it with, like relationships, stuff, anything. But now I'm like, actually, it's just whether I'm telling my mind to stop trying to trick me or not. That's literally what it is.
It's a huge,
God.
It's a huge thing, and you've hit the nail on the head because it's one of those like there's a theory around this, and it's like the theory of everything will be better when.
Yes.
But when never comes.
It never comes.
So like, what's good right now? And because it's like we do live in a world where it's like everything is so fast paced. Yeah. We don't stop to kind of go, oh, actually I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Actually, well done. Look how far I've come. Well done, me.
Well done.
Thank you. Thank you, past me. Now current me. Let's get to future me. Like, let's get back to it happily.
Exactly. And you're like bombarded daily with, even if you've got everything, you need this as well. Like, and I think we really underestimate the effect of that, and I think there should be heaps more regulation and that, because this is people's mental health. Like, we're just glorified monkeys. We can't control that shit,
Yes.
Honestly, I feel like it's so irresponsible to be like, oh, just if you don't want it, just don't buy it, or if you don't want it, just ignore it. Like, ignoring is not natural to us. We are programmed to notice and survive, and like to tell people that they should just give up on that is just crazy. But the amount of brain power and practice it takes to train yourself out of that is
it's phenomenal. And it never ends as well, because it's like that thing of going like I talk about this a lot, like when new opportunities come, it's like, is it an opportunity or is it a distraction? Things will be super tantalizing. It's very hedonistic. It's like, it's right there and I can do it, and it'll be this and that and then you go down that road and you're like, it fizzled.
Yes. That
whole time I could have done that would have gotten me further. But it's like to have the foresight to kind of go, wait a minute.
Hold on.
Which one is the real one?
Yes. And the ones that you love, they're the ones that you go back to even when it fails. Like, I remember, it's funny. This place, right, Melbourne Actors Guild.
Yes.
So I came up with this in 2019. I was like, I want a studio. I want it to have everything you could need to make you the best actor you can be. I want you to be fit. I want you to be well read. I want you to understand art. I want you to have people you can collaborate with that can push you and test you, and you can explore, all of that stuff. But then I was on Facebook and I actually found this group I created.
That you created?
I created, I think it was 2014, so years ago, and I called it the Actors Exchange. And I was trying to create this group, and I added my actor friends and stuff, and I was like, hey, let's all get together and do practice sessions. And I remember a few people joined, but no one bit. No one could come to anything I was putting on, or like it just didn't take.
Yeah. And
then doing the online things during lockdown, I was like, you know what, I'll just do an online version of this group. Let's all do it via Zoom. Everyone's doing Zoom these days.
And you're all at home
blah,
and
blah,
no
blah.
one can get away from me.
Exactly, yeah. And the same thing, it's like, a few people were interested. I had, there was probably 3 of us, me plus 3 of you guys.
Yeah.
Maybe 4 on a good day, but people would come one day and then not come, and then, sort of, in and out. And part of me was so disappointed again. I was like, oh, I thought it'd be this big thing. And like, but part of me was so grateful and excited for the little things, you know. And then even here, it's like, I remember my very first week of running sessions and no one came. No, of course, no one came. And I'd be like, that's all right. We're just a baby, whatever. And then you'd get these people booking online, but they're not turning up. And then you'd have these awkward sessions with one person.
You're like, I swear there's more people.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay. And so all of those hits, you could be like, oh, well, that was a waste of time. But because I know deep down so hard that this is exactly where I want to go and I'm committed, I'm like, the next 10 years, this is all I'm doing. You just keep going back. And so I think if failure deters you, it's the best way to show you what you really want.